Here are a few facts about what it's like to be one of the smallest people in the entire world. 1, I get super tired because it takes 3 steps of mine to equal one of yours. 2, I can't buy jeans off the rack because they're taller than my whole body. And 3, you have to spend thousands of extra dollars on modifying your car because the normal extension pedals are still not long enough. Fancy.
I know, right?
The average woman is 5 foot 4 inches. The average little person is 4 foot 10 inches. And I'm only 3 feet 36 inches tall. That's almost 2 feet shorter than the average dwarf. My name is Jonna Ross. I don't look like anyone else. I'm 28, and I was born with a rare form of dwarfism called cartilage hair hypoplasia. CHH stunts bone growth, affects joints and hair thickness, and requires surgeries to straighten bones. Growing up, I let my condition affect my self-esteem and stop me from doing a lot of the things I wanted to do, which led to depression, an eating disorder, and addiction issues for many years. It was only when I put all that behind me and started to embrace my differences that everything changed. A video I posted of me dancing went totally viral. And that's when people started commenting and thanking me for being my true self and for showing them that they could do it too. So I moved to LA, started school to be a child therapist, and I couldn't do it without my family and friends who always have my back.
How old do you think Aunt Jonna is? 2?
I still have a long way to go to get to the best version of myself. But for the first time in my life, I actually believe that anything is possible.
Your mama raised you better than that.
Growing up, my world was really small because I had to rely on so many people to go places. So when I started driving a few years ago, it was a huge deal. I really love driving because it gives me that independence. I tried extension pedals, but because my legs are so short, I had to get a hand control. And so it took a long time, cost a lot of money. Now that I have mobility, I'm never at the house. I'm always out doing stuff, going to school, dancing, being with my friends.
Hi!
Olivia is such a good friend. She will push me out of my comfort zone, but she'll also come and join me.
In the short year I've known Jonna, she's gone from 0 to 150 miles an hour. And I don't think she's gonna be stopping anytime soon. How's everything going with your mom?
She's just worried that I should come back home. Yeah, I know. She misses me and she just thinks that I don't really have that much of a life when I do. I have so many things going on.
She's being a mom, but maybe she just doesn't understand how happy you really are.
She's gonna visit soon, so hopefully I can kind of show her the area so that she'd feel more confident in where I'm at and who my friends are. She doesn't really understand my whole life out here, so the only way for her to get it is to see it with her own eyes. I don't want to be, stuck in this little bubble.
I know this place that will do paragliding.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty intense. I know a few friends who have done it. I think you would love it.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
We'll put Mom as an emergency contact.
I love it. My mom comes down to visit me with my niece Alexity, and the first thing she wants to do is go horseback riding, which is exactly what we used to do when I was a kid back at home. So I know what she's doing. She's totally trying to make me homesick. Is the horse? Yeah. What's her name?
Dakota.
Dakota.
Boy. All right, you guys want to get on?
Need some help?
Yes. For me, the hardest part is getting on the horse.
I don't know about this.
Someone's gonna have to throw me on there. How am I gonna get on this horse? I need a pair of hands.
No,
Mom, there's no way.
Try to put your foot up there right now.
No, I can't reach the thing. And nothing's working. It's kind of embarrassing. Okay, can someone be right here? Because I'm gonna fall.
Okay, I got you.
Go. Holy sh!
You got it, see? There is a way.
It worked. Well, I'm really glad that you came, Mom, to visit.
This is really nice to be together.
I know.
Do this again.
It's so pretty out here.
Get to see this beautiful area outside of LA, which I didn't think would be here.
I love my mom so much, but anytime she comes to visit me, it brings up old memories from my past. I had a rough few years. My parents divorced when I was young, and I was struggling with being bullied and having friends. So my mom was really overprotective instead of letting me kind of figure out how do I stick up for my own self. My dad was not always there for me because of my parents' divorce, and it put a bit of a strain on our relationship because I wanted him there. It was a really lonely time of my life. Because my weight was such an issue, my families would try to get me on diets, and I would just rebel and binge a whole lot of food, and then I would restrict and not eat for a couple weeks. It was this cycle of like torment that I could never get to a place where I thought I would be acceptable to the world and myself. Me and my mom's relationship got really, really bad. Probably around my junior year, I decided to leave because we could not communicate at all, and I moved in with my best friend until I graduated high school. Going horseback riding is awesome. LA has a lot to offer.
Yeah, same thing in Kingsburg. Gotta get you to move back home, maybe.
It feels like she doesn't trust me in the city life, and I know she doesn't get it.
What's up, Jonna?
What up?
How's it going?
Welcome to the gate.
I got it for you.
Nice to see you.
Oh, you too.
Darren's one of my really good guy friends.
Dude, we're eating. I'm starving.
Okay, cool. So what are we having?
We got some burgers, some dogs.
Okay. When I first moved to LA, I had a really hard time figuring out who I was. My drug and alcohol use became a real problem. Getting sober was the biggest decision of my life. Many people were there to pick me up, and one of them was my good friend Darren. Me and Darren have this really special bond. He knows what I'm going through and how I feel because he's gone through it before.
So how are you doing today?
Pretty good, just like have a lot of anxiety, to be
Yeah.
honest, yeah.
What do you think it's from?
Just the unknown, you know, like the fear of like, am I always gonna be alone?
So are you dating at all right now?
That's a very interesting question. Dating has been really hard for me. Most guys have an issue with dating a little person, and so I have to be really careful who I pick to be in my life. In the past, I've let guys use me, and also later found out they wanted it to be a secret and not have anyone know. That's why I like Darren, because he treats me like anyone else and doesn't have any ulterior motives.
So what are you looking for in a relationship?
I mean, now that I'm like older, like I don't want just a hookup. I want a serious relationship.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I want like 3 kids.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. You gotta get started soon then.
Yeah. I gotta find someone first. Sometimes I get mixed signals from Darren, and I wonder if he could be more than just a friend. Very like touchy-feely. He tried to like fake kiss me, which was really confusing.
I'm doing a double. Hope you don't mind.
Sorry, I'm not waiting for you. I'm hungry.
I didn't expect you to. I wouldn't have waited for you either.
This is good, thank you.
Yeah.
He's a really great guy, and I really want a relationship like that in my life.
Do you know how to play?
Yeah,
You remember?
kind of. I don't know the...
There we go.
Well, Jonna, can't believe you got me to go to this thing.
I know, Mom, are you excited?
I'm gonna try it out for you.
You're in LA, you gotta know what I do. Hip-hop dancing has changed my life. It's been a huge way for me to express my feelings and to just be who I am. So I'm taking my mom to a hip-hop dance class so she can see me in my element. Here we go. So there's just one problem. My mom hates hip-hop. How do you feel about this?
It's not my style of music, put it that way.
I know. So I can see that my mom's feeling really uncomfortable. So I'm kind of having some second thoughts. Henry! What up? This is my mom.
Hello, Janet.
He's so nice. He's really talented too.
I did see a lot of people come up and hug her, and she's got all these people I don't even know anymore.
You excited? My mom started out really skeptical, but I think she's starting to get into it. My mom's never gonna like hip hop, but I really appreciate that she came out here and wanted to dance with me and see what I do.
Hey, Jonna,
Hi, Mom.
how about a treat?
Oh, thanks. Yummy. My mom is going home tomorrow, and she said that she wants to have a conversation with me before she leaves.
After an exciting, rambunctious day, it's nice to be able to visit with you and find out what you're doing. And it's not quite the same without you. I really miss you.
I know. I miss you too.
You know I love you, and I worry about you.
I know.
If you ever want to come home, the doors are open. You know that.
Of course, I miss my mom. You know that. But I am growing into this beautiful young woman.
I've seen you grow so much.
I feel like my mom is starting to see me for who I really am. You're the only one that I know I can always call. And like, you help me a lot. So I really appreciate all that.
What I always wish for you is just to be happy with who you are. Go out there and do your best and to, of course, be happy at what you do, not take second best.
We're starting to put the past behind us, and I'm really excited to see where the future holds. I love you, Mom.
Love you too.
I know at the end of the day, she does all this because she loves me. She's my mom. I love her. I'll always love her. Me and my friend Olivia are planning to go paragliding, and today is the day. I just know that I have to feel this feeling of flying. I just have to.
All of a sudden, before I know it, boom, they're gone.
Who would have thought that someone this small would get to live a life this big? My life today is amazing. It's so full of love and adventure. I'm done making apologies for who I am. I've come a long way, and I'm just getting started.
Right now, baby, I got the cure.